Good evening and welcome. I'm Vincent Makori. This is Africa 54. South Sudanese President Salva Kiir is refusing to sign the latest peace deal aimed at ending the country's 20-month civil war because, according to his spokesman, he does not want to share power. Mediators at the talks say Kiir did not sign the agreement and asked for 15 days to consult with his constituencies. We get more from Africa 54's Esther Githui-Ewart.
Mediators at the talks in the Ethiopian capital of Addis Ababa say Mr. Kiir told them he needs 15 days before he can sign the agreement, during which time he will return home and consult with various constituencies. Rebel leader Riek Machar said he was surprised by Mr. Kiir's decision.
To me, there is no reason why he requested for more time. He has got a good agreement. If it is power sharing, he has at all levels, whether it is national level, they have a lion's share. At the state level, they have a lion's share. So I didn't see why he did not sign it.
The proposed agreement was signed Monday by Machar and the head of South Sudan's ruling party. But the deal appeared meaningless after the president rejected it. Jan Ellison is the United Nations Deputy Secretary General.
I hope this is a historic day. I hope this is the day when we were meeting here, full of expectations that 17th of August 2015 would be the turning point. It is about the fate of this nation, and it is, of course, a grave duty to take the right decisions. But I hope the decisions are taken now and as soon as possible, since there is so little time to waste. Even 15 days is a long time for those who have paid the price for so long.
On the government's Twitter account, Mr. Kiir said, "Peace that cannot be sustained cannot be signed." His decision is the latest blow to peace talks between South Sudan's government and rebels, sponsored by the East African bloc IGAD, as well as several other countries, including the United States and China. In Washington, U.S. State Department spokesman John Kirby said the United States would look at ways to raise the cost for intransigence if South Sudan does not sign the peace agreement. South Sudan's war erupted in December 2013, following a political dispute between President Kiir and Machar, his former deputy. The United Nations says the war has since displaced more than 2.2 million people, 1.5 million internally and 730,000 to neighboring countries. The UN mission in the country says it is sheltering nearly 200,000 civilians on its bases. Esther Githui-Ewart, VOA News, Washington.
Well, for more on the stalled peace deal, VOA's Eskinder Firew joins us on the phone from Addis Ababa. Eskinder, would you say President Kiir's refusal to sign caught people by surprise?
I cannot give a direct answer for that, Vincent, because it depends on which people we are talking about. You know, if we are talking about the South Sudanese diaspora here in Addis Ababa, for example, I believe they are not surprised. I was talking to the South Sudanese diaspora here in Addis Ababa last week, and most of them did not expect an agreement to be signed by the August 17 deadline. They were pessimistic that an agreement would be reached by the August 17 deadline. But I think the IGAD plus mediators are surprised, not because he did not sign, but because of the manner he demonstrated that. Sunday before midnight, both Kiir and Machar had agreed to sign the document, and according to the chief IGAD mediator, Firew, who I talked to yesterday, his secretariat spent the whole night preparing the document for signature. It was the next morning, that means yesterday, that President Kiir changed his mind and asked for more time.
Now,
that's why I say maybe the IGAD plus mediators are surprised.
Which is really confusing because his representative, Mr. Pagana Moom, signed the document. What is it in this document that suddenly changed overnight that made him change his mind? Anybody knows?
we hear that Kiir did not agree on the executive power the first vice president is going to have. According to the document, President Kiir will lead the transitional government of national unity, and his rival, Dr. Machar, will assume the first vice president position. But according to the document, the president needs the consent of the first vice president when making major decisions. We are hearing from the mediators that this is the key issue that Kiir did not agree upon.
Okay, now very quickly, and it's we don't understand why Pagana Moom signed onto the document anyway, but give us some updates on what's going on today in Addis Ababa.
Today, Vincent, the IGAD plus mediators are meeting at the United Nations Conference Center in Addis Ababa. I am there now attending that meeting. Why they are meeting today is they did not put their signature on the agreement document yesterday. So the IGAD plus member countries and organizations are right now putting their signature on the agreement document. As you know, this newly expanded IGAD plus mediation team includes countries like the United States, China, Norway, United Kingdom, the African Union, the European Union, the United Nations, and other African countries and organizations from around the world. So,
well, we'll be watching developments here.
So they are putting their signature on the document.
Okay, we'll see what comes of this development. Thanks a lot, Eskinder. Viewers, Eskinder Firew reporting live from Addis Ababa.